All right, thanks, guys. It was really impressive. Well, and the last guest for today is actually me. So let me really quick turn this thing on again. Okay, can you have the feed from here? Great. Well, so I was going to show you a couple of projects I've been working in Interactive Lab, and two projects they made with Unity, and they use Oculus Rift. So we already saw two projects using Oculus Rift, so this session as well might be called Oculus Rift in the wild. Well, these are my contacts if you need to contact me for whatever reason. All right, so the first project. During one of the weekends in May, several streets in the center of Moscow were closed for all the traffic except bicycles. So Interactive Lab with Peugeot cycles decided to create an installation for people to have fun and for one of them to win a bicycle by Peugeot. So that's what we did. We took two bicycles, we attached sensors to the wheels and connected them to computers with an Arduino microcontroller. Also, we developed an application in Unity which allowed you riding this bike with the Oculus Rift headset on to travel from Moscow to Paris in virtual space. So you basically could do it in about 2 minutes. So as I said, there were two bicycles, and so the game was competitive. First of all, you could see the other guy in the virtual world, and second, the person with the best result by the end of the day would get the same bicycle for free. So this is how it looked from the drone. You see in the center there are two bicycles and people in Oculus Rift headsets. We also had this huge screen for other people to see what is going on. I need sound on this.
Moscow. C'est super. 15,000 cyclists gather for a cycle parade. We had to tell everyone about the Peugeot cycles and think up a memorable test drive. Diable, how can we transform a usual test drive into a memorable adventure?
We took two Peugeot bicycles and fitted each one with speed measuring sensors. We set up a 6-meter tall screen, luring everyone around. Then added two experimental prototype virtual reality headsets, the Oculus Rifts, and arranged a Moscow-Paris bicycle race in virtual reality, ce qui est un miracle. Two competitors put on the headsets, and while in virtual reality, and as the race started, began pedaling as fast as they could. Allez, allez! Aha!
No one ever made it from Moscow to Paris in 40 seconds. As a result, 200 racers and over 50,000 spectators. During 8 hours of the race, participants covered a total of 595,000 virtual kilometers. And the fastest racer got a brand new Peugeot cycle. Quelle chance!
Я звоню тебя поздравить с победой в нашем сегодняшнем конкурсе.
Au revoir.
Thank you. So I find this example like the perfect example of what an interactive installation actually is. We had this physical objects, bicycles. We added sensors, added screens. We hacked everything together and glued with Unity. So we had two machines running the virtual reality headsets and one server with this huge screen. Also, I want to mention that the whole project was made in a matter of days. You can probably guess that by the quality of graphics. It's not very AAA. So the next project is, it also uses Oculus Rift, it also uses Unity, but it's very different. interactive lab with in collaboration with Oleg Glushkov, created an art exhibition in Moscow this summer. This exhibition actually had a title. It's a Russian word "opыты," which means something you lived through, something you experienced. So one of these experiences was a virtual room, which to create the room, we carefully modeled the actual room which was in the building where this exhibition took place. So we took a bunch of photos, measured it, and created the virtual room. And there was actually this physical crazy face chair you see on the slides. And this is the virtual room. So the experience would be the following. You would go into the room, stand in the center, put on the virtual reality headset, and you would see there pretty much the same room, which doesn't really sound fun, I know, but we will see what would happen next. So I'll leave you with this. Can you dim the lights a bit? So on the right, you can see one of the cameras from the Rift. On the left, what was going on from the Unity scene view. And you can imagine that looking at the screen, it's totally not the same experience as being there wearing their headset. And it was really kind of scary. So we were standing there, and the whole walls started falling apart. And also we had speakers in the corners, so you would experience surround sound. And probably I should mention that it was an art exhibition, so don't mind crazy stuff going on, like falling ship. Or a talking ship.
Послушай, приятель, я хочу тебе кое-что рассказать. Когда я был совсем юнцом, мой отец посадил меня на колени и сказал: «Сынок, в жизни тебя ждет много дерьма. Но когда ты почувствуешь, что...»
So notice these masks there, they try to turn away when you're looking at them. This was probably the heaviest scripting part of this scene. So the whole experience was about 3 minutes, and by the end of this virtual movie, I guess I would call it, you would find yourself back in the same room. Thank you. So it was just one of the experiences there, and I'm showing you it here because first it was made with Unity, second it used Oculus Rift. The other ones used different software, hardware combinations, and some of them were even purely analog. So I'm finishing here. We got like 10 minutes. I actually didn't expect that we will have some time left. And I propose that if you have a question and you think your question is very important and you want this question to be recorded, please come to the mics and we'll get the guys here who can answer the questions. No important questions? All right, so anyway, we'll be around here for some time. If you have some personal questions, you can come by and ask them. Thank you.